This is the richest and most modern country in the world. Like, how is this even a reality right now? It shouldn't be. It's wrong. We've got a bunch of people up in the White House. Steve Mnuchin thinks $1,200 lasts people 10 weeks. Well, why don't you come on down here and try to make that work?
These checks in the mail or direct deposit, it's really bridge liquidity for people as they go through these difficult times.
Bridge liquidity for about 8 weeks?
Well, I think the entire package provides economic relief overall for about 10 weeks.
There are people that just have never even been within 10 feet of any sort of economic instability in their lives. And those are the exact opposite people than the ones that should be dictating our public policy right now. You all are the ones that should be dictating our public policy. One fair wage should be dictating our public policy. Everyday people should be dictating our public policy, because the people closest to the pain should be closest to the power, should be closest to the policy.
Well, that was awesome and incredible. It gave me the visual of Steve Mnuchin trying to make rent in Queens on $1,200 for 10 weeks. How out of touch do you have to be? I saw AOC also tweeted about how, an Arrested Development reference, like, it's only your monthly rent, Michael. What could it cost? $10? Like a reference to when Lucille thought a banana cost $10 because she's wealthy, out of touch. They did a similar joke on 30 Rock where Jack thinks a bag of potatoes costs $300 or something like that. I just love that. It never gets old. But Steve Mnuchin's literally a caricature of that guy. Literally a caricature of that guy. And it would be hilarious if people weren't drowning right now. Drowning. $1,200 isn't going to cut it, and so many people haven't even got that stimulus check payment because they weren't signed up with direct deposit with the IRS, and it could take weeks, months for them to even get that initial check. We need to be cutting another check now. I know Congress is on vacation and having a grand old time. Come on back, Senate, House. Another stimulus check. Cut it right now, right now, right now. And Mnuchin, though, he's not going to be the kind of guy that's going to push for more protections for workers. He's like sociopathically against working people when it comes to his own pocketbook. And there was nothing more exemplary of that fact than his tenure at One West Bank, where he got the name Foreclosure King. Mnuchin, a former Goldman Sachs partner, arrived in Washington with a distinct reputation. Back in 2009, he had corralled a bunch of rich financiers to take over California's IndyMac Bank, shut down amid the 2008 foreclosure crisis by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC. Bought for $13 billion, but only $1.3 billion in actual cash, Mnuchin turned it into a genuine foreclosure machine, in the process sealing his own fate when it came to his future reputation. During Mnuchin's reign, IndyMac carried out more than 36,000 foreclosures, tossing former homeowners, including active duty military servicemen and women, onto the street without hesitation or pity by any means necessary. One West, the new name that Mnuchin and his billionaire posse coined for IndyBank, of which Mnuchin was now CEO and chairman, rushed delinquent homeowners out of their homes by violating notice and waiting period statutes, illegally backdated key documents, and effectively gamed foreclosure auctions. The illegal documents piece there was about the infamous robo-signing that Mnuchin was a huge part of, which was basically these documents related to the foreclosure. They would sign hundreds and hundreds of them electronically and push them through so they could get those foreclosures through more quickly. And the affidavits that they were robo-signing said, oh, our employees, we checked it out. We checked out all the business documents, and yes, we should foreclose on these individuals. He was so eager to get that foreclosure that they would illegally put documents through, illegally sign papers to more quickly foreclose on people. That's the kind of guy Steve Mnuchin is. So I love that AOC is dunking on him there. I have zero pity for Steve Mnuchin because, it was maybe slightly taken out of context because he was also talking about small businesses, but I don't see how that makes that better whatsoever. He's one of the most out of touch, cruel people in the Trump administration. And again, I said this about Kellyanne Conway. Only the most shameless people have stuck around. They were all bad people. We get it. Rex Tillerson, head of ExxonMobil. I'm not thrilled about that. But he left because he was like, I can't be a part of this. This is a banana republic. This is crazy. I'm not going to be a part of this horrific administration separating kids from their parents at the border, amongst all of the other atrocities. But Mnuchin's still there. He's been there from the start. Yeah, great company that he's in.